I do not like talking about mental illnesses anymore because I feel like there are so many people on social media that just don't understand what mental illnesses are, what they do to people, how severe they are. I always say that y'all get these Google ass answers and you'll run with it. I had my coworker talk about her friend says she had PTSD because the mowers mowed her lawn vertically, like the lines, and she wanted it horizontally. PTSD. I had a patient come in say that, she has anxiety because her husband leaves the cheese out after making a sandwich instead of putting it back in the fridge. And I was like, well, how does that give you anxiety? Like, are you scared of bugs or like, what is it? It just pisses me off. Okay. And then I get on social media and all people do is talk about I'm depressed because it's cold outside. I'm depressed because my hair is not done. I'm depressed because my nails don't look the way I want it to. And it bothers me. Here come people, well, mental illnesses look different in everybody, but mental illnesses all have one thing in common, and a lot of y'all have no clue what that is. A lot of y'all don't even know that depression isn't just sadness. You can be sad for a period of time and not have depression. Did you know that? Did you also know that you can mourn and not be depressed? Did you know that a lot of these symptoms that you feel like are depression is just laziness? And it's okay to be lazy because there are times where I just want to lay in the bed and not get out the bed and not do anything. Not eat, not shower, just want to sleep all day. Life is hard as fuck, okay? Who doesn't want to do that? Be for real, okay? Like, y'all have no clue. And it's hard enough when you're mentally ill because it's like, a lot of people don't know what mental illnesses is. A lot of people kind of like downplay it because you can't physically see it. So people have a harder time trying to understand, like, why is it such a big struggle? Is it real? I remember when I first started talking about mental illnesses, people were like, just turn it off. Just stop telling yourself you're depressed. You won't have depression anymore. What? Who? Okay. Stay off of Google and go to a doctor. That's how I feel. Because one thing a lot of y'all fail to realize is that when you're mentally ill, there's something wrong chemically in your brain. It's not just a feeling. It's not just a feeling. Something's seriously wrong in your head. That's why they push so hard for, now I'm not a fan of mental hospitals. I, at one point, wanted to check myself in, but I was like, I can't be away from my child that long. And then they was like, well, we feel like you need to stay and you resist, we're going to arrest you. I was like, oh, no. I'm not doing anything where what if I just needed to vent? I'm okay. I just needed to vent. I want to go home. No, I'm good. And you're not even going to give me crawfish? I'm straight. I don't want to go. Right? And then I got to take out all my piercings? I'm not doing that. I have over 20 piercings. I'm not going to take this shit out. No, not for y'all. Yeah, no, I'm against mental hospitals. My therapist knows it. My psychiatrist knows it. Everybody knows it. I'm against them. I don't feel like they would benefit me, right? But I'm all for going to a doctor. I don't like medications. I hate taking medicines. But my mental health is something very serious. Why? Because y'all put on these y'all post videos of what it's like to be depressed, or some of y'all will be in the middle of your manic episode. Somehow you were in a manic episode, you stopped to record it, and now you post it. I know everybody's episodes look different, right? I get that. However, I have never in my lifetime stopped in the middle of an episode to record that shit to show y'all. Even when I had a video of me crying because my therapist was like, when you have these feelings, record yourself, talk about what's happening. It's a way to like talk yourself out of it, right? I made a video about it. I didn't even post the video of me crying. I couldn't do it. I'm vulnerable on this app, but to allow y'all to see how bad these mental illnesses affect me, I can't do it. Even when we found out that I had to have surgery and I started to Google like whether or not I need to stop taking my medicines. I take medicine for bipolar and I take medicine for sleep, and then like we're starting my anxiety medicine after I've been like taking tons of medicines. Like we've been trying different things. So we started off with one, then we tried other things, took away some things, added some things, but like we're just trying to make sure that I'm not getting any bad side effects from the medications before we put me on all these medications. And I told my mom I was going to stop taking my medicine for bipolar. And the way that this lady looked at me, like, she was just, like, not terrified, but, like, she looked at me like, please don't. Like, please don't. Please don't stop taking that. And it sucks. You know? It sucks to see people not take it serious while people who are literally suffering are struggling. I don't want my brain to chemically be wrong. I don't want my brain to tell me that I'm not enough, that I'm not good enough, that I don't deserve to be here, that I'm not the sick one. Y'all are the sick ones. My brain is telling me that it's okay to have rage and react. It's okay to have episodes where you're just doing crazy shit, where you're spending all your money and you can't even stop yourself, right? My brain is telling me that these things are normal, right? When I'm in my episodes, I don't think nothing's wrong with me, but the people around me are suffering too. So it really bothers me when people get on social media and y'all bullshit. Because people not only aren't taking mental illnesses serious because they don't understand. A lot of y'all aren't educated, right? And there are some things I don't know. I have questions I ask my doctors. I don't ask Google. Google can't give me the answers that I need, okay? So I go to a doctor. And they can give me better answers than Google can, right? But it sucks seeing people make a joke and a mockery of mental illnesses when people already struggle with believing that it's actually an issue because they can't see it.